Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I am Debbie Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am here this morning to show you how I made a bridge card. And I made this with my paper pumpkin. So each month I do what's called Spice Up Paper Pumpkin, where I take the paper pumpkin kit that comes from Stampin' Up! And I redesign all the cards. This is one that I made with the paper pumpkin kit. So this came from the kit, and let's see, I think that's it. Oh, this circle right here came from the paper pumpkin kit. So this morning I am going to do it a little differently, and we are going to start from scratch. I am going to use the new stamp set that I got, and it's called Charming Day. Okay, we're going to use the dies and we're going to do the card. Okay, so I'm going to start with my card. I have a piece of basic white, thick, and I'm going to cut it to 4 1/4 by 11. So we're going to go the long ways and we're going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then we're going to turn it sideways and we're going to score it at 5 1/2. Just like that. Okay. So now we have this card. I'm going to put this up a little higher if I can without creating havoc. Just so you guys get a better picture. Okay, now I'm going to take this. Now I've scored it at 5 1/2. I'm going to slide this in here at 1 inch, and I'm going to cut from this edge to the 5 1/2 inch line. So just cut down to that score line. And then I am going to move it over to the 1 inch line on this side. And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to cut to that 5 1/2 inch line. And I just ran it down instead of coming up. And that's fine. Okay, so this is my basic card. This is the cards. Okay, so we're going to, I'm trying to decide what I'm doing here as I'm doing this. So I need a piece that is 4 1/4 inches wide. So let's cut that. And we're going to make it by 1 inch. Yeah. No, let's do 1 1/2. 1 1/2. And I don't know what my instructions said, but I did write it up. And so the instructions will be on the on my blog. I'll put all this on my blog once I'm done here. So this is 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. This is what's going to form my bridge going across here. Okay, that's what makes it a bridge. Now, most bridge cards that you see will have the bridge at the bottom, which is great because this is hooked to it. And so when you open it, you have, if you have one of the papers that has a scene, a scenic paper, and you put that in here, you put it here, and you put it so that when you open this up, I've seen it where they put the other parts of it here, and this is solid across here. I'm going to put my bridge in the middle because my bridge has a purpose. It's not just there to be a bridge. It's there to hold something. And so I'm looking to see what I've got here. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to use. I have a piece of petal pink here that I'm going to use on this, and it's already been embossed. And I have a die that cut from the Charming Day dies. And so that, I just love this. I think it's so pretty. It would make a beautiful wedding card on that, with that. Okay, let's go back to where we were. Let's cut another piece of petal pink. Ooh, I have one right here. And this one's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. That's a perfect one. And then I need a piece of basic white that is going to be for on here. So I think we can set this aside at least for now. And let's work on our card. So the first thing I want to do is, oh no, I have to cut this. Okay, so this is, I don't remember the measurement on this, so let's measure it. I need the measurement on just this center section. If I could do the math really quick. let's see, it's 4 1/4, and I took 2 out, so it should be 2 1/4. So I can cut this at 2 1/8 by, what if I just cut this at 1 inch? Because I'm going to need 1 inch for the side, and or flip it around and cut it at 1 inch on the other side. I don't know why. Doesn't really make any difference, does it? And actually, those didn't need to be 1 inch. They needed to be 7/8 of an inch. So let's cut them down to 7/8 of an inch instead. Because that area is 1 inch. Okay, so 7/8. Whoops. I've been out running around doing things this morning, so when I got home, it was like, oh, quick, get online. So, okay, and then this is going to be 2 1/8. Okay, it's actually just 2 inches, but I think that'll work. It's not really wide enough. Let's cut it at 2 1/8. Let's get another piece here. And we'll just leave it plain in the center. We'll go with 2 1/8. Now that should work. Perfect. Oh, it's even the right length. Okay. These I'm not sure are the right length. I don't know if they're 5 1/2 or 5 1/4. They are 5 1/4. Those are perfect. Okay. So we could emboss that with the brick embossing folder, but I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. So this is going to go right in the middle on the front. Okay, this is going to go right here. And then these are going to go on the two on the side. And when you do this, you want to be really careful because this adhesive will pull this embossing right off of there. Okay. You should have been a little longer. I will put the right measurements on. Okay, how about that? I promise. I have the measurements already written up, and they're from the one that I did last weekend, which are perfect. Mine are just a little bit short here. I didn't prepare well enough this morning. Jason's not feeling well, so we had to go run an errand to get him some medicine so he feels better. Okay, and he will. So I'm going to attach this on the inside here, but I want this to come down before I do. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on each edge. And I want to line it up so that it's even on the sides here. Oops, let's get back in camera. And just like that. So there is my bridge. Now, I really don't want that bridge to show. It's kind of ugly. I should have gone a little lower. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attach my flowers. I could have done it in pink. And I should have done it in pink. Why did I do it in white? It should be done in pink. Let's pull that off. You know what? I'm just going to use this piece right here. And I'm going to cut it down to 4 1/4. I could use either one of these. This one would probably be stronger. So let's just cut it to 4 1/4. And by 1 1/2. This is going to be a crazy video, huh? It's okay. It's fun. I'm not stressed. I'm totally relaxed. So this is good. Okay. So let's put some adhesive on there, a little bit on each end. And now let's attach it. And I'm going to move it down a little bit since there's no sticky on here. Just so it's down a little lower. And just make sure that my sides there are pulled in. See, that's better. Then it doesn't even look like it's there. I'm going to add this, and I'm going to add a greeting right over here. So isn't that gorgeous? I love this. Now, when you put your goodies on here, you want to make sure that you don't put them on here. You just want to attach them to the bridge. So I am going to use, I think I'm just going to use a glue. And then that way I can it'll go where I want it to go instead of all over the place, because it's going to go a little bit on here. Come on. Oh, cooperate, glue. It's all plugged up in there. I walked away and left it with the lid off last night. Okay, we're going here. A little bit up in here and a little bit in here. That's all we really need. And I'm just going to attach that just like that. So remember that piece that I cut here, this 5 1/4 by 4, and I added the white to it. Let's put that white on that petal pink. A glue blob. And then attach that to the inside of the card. So this is actually going to go right in here. This is what you're going to write on to send your recipient a note. You'll probably want to write right down the center of this. And then that way it won't be seen from the outside, or it won't even be seen from the outside, but it won't be seen from here. And so that is a bridge card. I'm going to finish up by adding a couple of leaves. Let me see. I must have some leaves laying around here somewhere, right? I always have leaves laying around. I'm going to grab a couple of them left over from the paper pumpkin kit. Here's my green leaves. And I'm going to take them apart. And let's get some glue dots. So official. Take them apart. Just rip them apart, huh? I think that needs to be shorter, though. So, oops. Can't get it off my finger. Oh, glue dot stuck on my finger. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. And then you're going to take your pick tool, and then that way it will come off much easier, not stuck to my hand. And I'm just going to stick this. I want to be careful because I want to stick it to the back of the flower, not to, or to the bridge, not to the background there. So let's see if I can stick this underneath here. And that's why I just wanted a little bit of glue in a few places. And I may have glued this down too much. Oh, come on. I would recommend that you put your leaves on the back of your flower before. Okay. It's going to go there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yep. And then if it does stick, I have a trick. You take a little bit of, it is a little sticky. You take one of these embossing buddies that we use for embossing, and you just tap it a little bit. I do not like these things because I can't stand to touch them. It's just one of my little things that I don't like, but they work. So I'm going to stick my other set of leaves right underneath here. Yep. So let me get a glue dot for that. And I'll just put that right underneath. I'm going to tear this one off too, guys. I prefer it not show through the flower because the flower is open. So I'd rather it just went behind it. I don't care if it comes over top, but I don't want it to show through the flower. See how this one is showing through the flower? That I don't like. See if I can pull that off and reposition it a little bit lower so that stem is not showing through. There we go. That's better. All right. Okay, so now I have a circle. I need a greeting because I want to cover this where it joins there. That was my purpose in putting the flower on the other side as well. So I could have gone further over with my flower. I probably should have. And I'm going to stamp it with You Made My, oh, here's a happy birthday, all ready to go. And I'm going to grab, what color ink? Let's just do a black. That would be best. Good old black ink. It's good for everything, right? This happy birthday comes from Flowers Through the Year, Yearly, what's it called? Year of Flowers. That's where it came from. It's just a really pretty set. Okay, so I am going to attach this. Gosh, can I move those over? No, I glued them down. We're going to leave them alone. Plan better than I did, guys. So I'm just going to tuck it underneath there. I'm going to put some adhesive on there and just tuck it underneath so that the happy birthday shows. And let it come over onto that side. Okay, guys, so there is a bridge card. And, oops, see, I'm stuck. I need a little bit more powder. When I moved it, I messed it up. And this is just embossing powder. I mean, not embossing powder, but it's the powder we use to, it's a static, takes off the static. And there we are. Thank you for joining me today. I am here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I hope you have enjoyed this. This is the other card that I made with paper pumpkin. So it pops out a little bit more in color, but I think they're both beautiful. Thank you. Bye-bye.